Everybody, what is up? This is Eddie and Eddie, and welcome to the story of the first ever £1,000,000 player, Trevor Francis. Hope you guys go on to enjoy this video. If you guys do, manage to drop a like on it, that'd be appreciated, and subscribe if you are new. But anyway, Trevor Francis, born in Plymouth, Devon. He joined Birmingham City at the age of 15 through youth trials. He quickly became a fan favourite at St Andrews after scoring on his debut. And he scored 4 goals as well just for his 17th birthday in a fixture against Bolton Wanderers. In his first season in professional football, he netted 15 goals in 22 games, and according to manager Jonathan Bond at the time of Birmingham City, he was compared to Jimmy Greaves and Dennis Law. And then Trevor Francis left Birmingham on loan to join Detroit Express for the first time on loan in his career, where he scored 22 goals in 19 games for the MLS side. And he was named in the North American Super League 11 alongside Beckenbauer, who we all know Franz Beckenbauer is the German centre-back. And then Trevor Francis decided to make the move across to Nottingham Forest, where he united up with Brian Clough. He put in a bid for Trevor Francis of £1 million. And Forest retained the League Cup under Trevor Francis as well and went into Europe. They played in the final in Munich against Malmo, where he scored the winning goal to win 1-0. It was a cross on the right side towards the back post, and Trevor Francis just absolutely dived at it and put the ball in the back of the net to win the game 1-0. That is probably definitely his most successful moment, scoring in European final competition and lifting up the trophy. However, Francis left on loan again, this time to Detroit Express again for the second time, where he was in the team of the season as well, alongside Dutch legend Johan Cruyff, the former Ajax player. We all know who Cruyff is. He returned to Forest and moved to the right winger position. Unfortunately, this is where things became a little bit iffy for Trevor Francis through his career. They did lose in the cup final against Wolverhampton Wanderers and missed the European final against Hamburg due to injury, an Achilles injury. That was kind of the thing that really affected Trevor Francis during his career. Francis was sold to Manchester City for £1.2 million, and on his debut, Francis scored 2 away to Stoke City. He scored 12 goals in 26 and made the England team for the World Cup in 1982. However, financial problems for City struck, and unfortunately for Trevor Francis and Manchester City, Man City were forced to sell Trevor Francis to Italian club Sampdoria. He joined Sampdoria for £700,000. He helped the team win the Coppa Italia in 1984-1985 alongside Graham Souness. And was actually the first time Sampdoria actually won a trophy in professional Italian top-flight football. Francis then joined another Italian side, Atalanta. He was the second ever English player to play for Atalanta, and however, he did only score once in 21 games, did not have a great stint at Atalanta. Francis returned to Britain and then signed for Rangers. At the time of when he signed for Rangers, English clubs were actually banned from participating in Europe. Under Graham Souness, the Rangers manager, signed Trevor Francis. Many English players signed during that window as well. He cost £75,000 Trevor Francis, and he signed on a pay-as-you-play contract. He won the Scottish League Cup, scoring in the penalty shootout as well, and is a very well-known player for Glasgow Rangers. And then this is where his career really took an upturn, in my opinion, way towards the end of his career, Trevor Francis, where he signed for Queen's Park Rangers on a free, helping the club to finish 5th in the First Division. He scored 10 goals in 26, and then he took over as player-manager of Queen's Park Rangers. He subbed himself on as well in a game away to Aston Villa and scored a hat-trick in the final. Scored a hat-trick against Aston Villa. and then he spent a brief loan out in Australia, where he only played 3 times and netted twice. Then Trevor Francis joined Sheffield Wednesday in 1990, his last professional club. He helped the club win the League Cup and gain promotion to the top flight. Trevor Francis, very loved player at Sheffield Wednesday. If you ask most Sheffield Wednesday fans, they know who he is, and he's a very liked man, despite obviously not doing amazing for them in terms of, goals and assists. He still was an important player. However, now we'll talk about his international career. Trevor Francis played 52 times for England between 1977 and 1986. Scored 12 goals for the England national team. He was also captain of England in a 2-0 loss versus the Netherlands. He scored against the likes of Czechoslovakia and Kuwait in the 1982 World Cup and made his final appearance for England against Scotland in a win in 1986. Trevor Francis also became a manager after his career finished, managing Birmingham City and Sheffield Wednesday. Managing Birmingham City and Sheffield Wednesday. Birmingham City did manage to reach the Worthington Cup final with Birmingham. However, unfortunately, I don't know about unfortunately, we were robbed, but anyway. Against Liverpool in the final where we lost on penalties. Robbie Fowler, I believe, scored the winner of that game as well in the penalty shootout, and he attempted multiple times to get promotion back up to the Premier League. However, unfortunately for Francis, the playoffs would be the nemesis, where he lost twice in the playoff semi-finals, one of them being at St Andrews. He was also a manager of Sheffield Wednesday, where he done pretty okay, but unfortunately for Trevor Francis, that was his final stint in football. So yeah, and then he has never managed since. But overall, for Trevor Francis, 2 European Cups, 1 European Super Cup, Coppa Italia, Scottish League Cup, Football League Cup, 700 plus appearances and 250 plus goals for the English forwards. But yeah, that is all we got on Trevor Francis at the moment. Unfortunately, Trevor Francis is no longer with us, which is very sad. But I won't go too much into that. But yeah, Trevor Francis, legendary footballer, legendary Englishman, and also in the song for Only Fools and Horses. But anyway, thank you all for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please do make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe. That would mean a lot. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care.